Hello my beautiful, amazing and stunning friends. Okay, first of all, I'm really sorry, and I hope you'll forgive me for my absence, but I was very busy with school and I wasn't feeling physically and mentally well, so I hope you will understand my situation. And we hit like 2.5k and this is absolutely crazy. I really don't know what to say, because I really didn't expect all that love from 2 videos, and that so many people would have liked my idea, so really, thank you. I'll never say it enough, you make me the happiest. Anyway, this the first part of episode 3 of this series, which basically is the reaction of the tops, after knowing what they did, and how bad they messed up. To be honest, I prefer the second part of this episode, because I like the mini stories I wrote on the others, but I hope you'll like it too. Okay, now that everything has been said, I'll leave you to the video, enjoy. And the reason is, that they are fucking sick of this situation. Huh, what do you mean? Seriously, I'm always here is online. Are you really that fucking oblivious? Wow, they were right. Yeah, you didn't even notice. What the hell are you talking about? Care to explain what are you talking about? Yeah, basically they were tired of chasing after you. What? Why would they chase after us? Oh my god, it's like talking with a 5-year-old kid. Yeah, okay, but just say it already. Wait, is it about the exams? Glad to see that your last half brain cell left still does its job. Can you tell us more? Of course. So, in this period you all had the exams and you must study and all this shit, but you are in a relationship too, and you guys know that it means that you have to put your heart, love and time if you want to keep healthy relationships. Well, lately you didn't, you ignored them. You made them feel like they did something wrong, when instead the real fucking dumbasses were just you and no one else. They always tried to call you, or just text you, but it seemed like you had never time for them, and whenever they tried you always bumped them, and made them feel really bad. Lately they were acting different, because they wanted to surprise you, when you should have done something, because it's your fucking fault. They wanted to make a surprise party for you, so that you could work things out, and you know what's the funniest thing? Is there a funny thing? Yes, the party was today at 8 PM, you fucking dickheads. Wait, so if we had waited some hours this wouldn't have happened? Exactly. Oh god. Fuck. Oh my god, my poor Akashi. Okay, but I still do think that their reaction was exaggerated. Yeah, what Iwaizumi said. You two just have to shut the fuck up. You have no right to talk in this situation. The girls are right. You do treat your boyfriends literally like trash. What? We do. Oh yes you do. Are you aware of the fact that whenever they talk about your relationship they start crying? Are you aware that they blame themselves because you treat them like fucking garbage? You know that you have no reason to be that mean to them, don't you? Not gonna lie, it serves you right. Yeah, you guys are just too much for them. They deserve better, to be honest, but why didn't they tell us? What would have changed? Yeah, you wouldn't even have answered them and said, stop fucking annoying me. Am I wrong? ... Okay, now that I said everything I wanted to say I can go. Oh no wait, I want to repeat that you must make up for your errors, not them, and you are such a bunch of idiots. Bye. I'm always here when to flying. Yachi, Kyoko, are you still all together? Yeah, can I come? I'm worried about them. Yeah, me too, sure. I'll send you the address in a PM. Thank you. Can we come too? No, I think you should all take a pause for reflection. But Queen and Princess left the chat. Inoshita and Shitty Baldy Boy left the chat. Kuru, this is all your fault. Don't you dare fucking blaming me. I didn't obey any of you to do it. I asked you, and you all said yes to this idea. Yeah, Kuru is right. It would be mediocre blaming him, when we all were down for it. I knew that it wasn't going to end well. Now it's late for thinking about this. Yeah, I think we should just take some time and think about a way to remedy to this. But for now I think we should all stop texting. Yeah, everyone is offline. Asahi stared at the home of his phone. He was shocked. He didn't want his phone screen to become black, because he knew that whenever a notification popped up and the screen turned on, he'd feel like everything was falling. So he went to settings and made the phone go to standby after 30 minutes. He thought it was good, so he decided to study for the test he had the day after. He opened the book and tried and tried, but he couldn't pay attention to what he was reading. In his mind there was only the text Noah sent him on the group chat. Asahi, if you did this just to make me feel sad, I think we should end it up now. His head was hurting, his heart too. He held his head with his hands, then covered his eyes. He didn't want to see the image of that text anymore. You did this just to make me feel sad. Those were the words that made him feel like the worst of the beasts, because he was right. Noah was right. He did that to make him feel sad, but he had no right to do it, cause he was the first one. That made Noah feel like shit. He started breathing heavy, then he removed his hands from his eyes and stared for some minutes at the white wall of his bedroom. Then he looked to his phone, which was on his bed, and suddenly opened his eyes wide. His phone screen became a bit darker. It was a race against time, a matter of seconds. No, please. No. He stood up as fast as he could and stretched out his arm to his phone. He thought he did it, but then he saw the screen becoming black. He felt like he was falling. His knees gave out and fell to the floor. He lowered his head. With a shaking hand he took his phone and put it on his tights. Then, after a few minutes of him staring at his phone, happened what he was afraid of, a notification. It was from his Bible app, and then he thought, why God, why'd you do this? Why? He started tearing up as soon as he saw his lock screen. I'm sorry, Noah, I hope you'll forgive me one day. He kept crying, alone. In those four white walls, he noticed one thing. Those colorless walls seemed to be very colorful when he was with Noah, but now it was a torture being in them. Narrator took a deep breath and then closed his eyes. He started to think, why did I do that? Why I was so fucking idiot? Why did I ruin everything? He was very sad. His relationship with Kinoshita was just perfect to him. They used to do all the things a normal couple would do. They went to the cinema, they had romantic dinners, they went for walks together, etc. The thought that that would have not happened anymore, and that he made feel his boyfriend like that, made him feel like losing a piece of his heart. He was crying. I'm sorry. Osamu was feeling like everything fell apart. The last message of his boyfriend made him wanting to bury himself for how dumb he was. Those words kept going and coming in his mind. Are you kidding me? I'm your fucking boyfriend. How could I not care? Fuck, was I really thinking he doesn't care? Oh my god, you and your emo boy manners. You are really hard to read. That's why I didn't know how to act with you. He couldn't stop the tears anymore. But I really care about you. I love you. Even if I don't show it, this is all my fault. I'll understand if you don't want to see me anymore, but I hope you'll let me make up for treating you like that. I'm sorry Suna, really sorry. And he cried. He cried a lot, at home, alone. Not even his brother was there. He was feeling alone, abandoned by everyone, but he thought he deserved it, so he stayed like this, with his sobbing echoing in the room. Kuru was trying so hard to not break everything near him. He thought, how could I be so stupid? How? This time he screamed. He punched the wall due to his frustration. His hand started to bleed, but he didn't care. It was nothing compared to the pain his heart was feeling. If I'm feeling like this, then how is Kenma doing? Oh god, I'm a piece of shit. Kuru then started blaming himself. They all broke up because of me. I'm the reason of all that happened. All because I didn't keep my fucking mouth shut. Fuck, another punch on the wall. Fuck, this time his voice was a little higher than a whisper. He looked at his hand. TSK, he went to the bathroom to get the first aid box. He medicated his hand and went back to his bedroom. He was sitting on the side of his bed, holding his head with his hands. Kenma didn't deserve this. No one of them did. As he was looking down, he saw a box leaking from under his bed. He pulled it out and looked at it. He opened his eyes wisely. He remembered Kuru and Kenma were going home together. It was an everyday thing, but that time they decided to go to the shopping mall first. They were just walking and looking at the shopping windows. Kenma started suddenly to run and abruptly stopped. Oh, Kenma. Kuru ran after him. Hey, why were you running? He looked carefully at Kenma's expression. He was smiling like a child they bought candies for. Kuru couldn't help but smile. He looked at what captured his boyfriend's attention. It was the shopping window of a game store. Don't you have like all the stuff they sell in here? No. Didn't you spend like all your money here last month? Weren't they like a lot of money? Yes, but. Kenma looked at him with a defeated face. There's this new console. It came out like 3 days ago, and it's really cool. Then why don't you buy it? I'm broke. Doesn't your mom give you like a 200 money pact every month? She used to. Kuru sighed. What happened? Well, you know I had some tests last week. Yes, I failed some of them. What? Stop acting like my mom please. But I have to. I care about you. Thank you I guess. By the way, she said she wouldn't give my money until I got those bad marks back. She also took my Nintendo Switch. She's a monster. HNN. I see. So it is a desperate situation. But as you know I'm broke too. So I can't buy it to you. I know. But just to know, how much does it cost? $500. Kuru was choking by his own saliva. What? Kenma lowered his head and sighed. I know. Let's just go home. He started walking, and he left Kuru behind. Kuru looked one last time at that shopping window. $500. Hey, his birthday is in a month. I think I found the perfect gift. He then ran a bit, and reached his boyfriend who was walking as a zombie. Oh I don't mind. You'll find a way. He smiled gently at his boyfriend. Yeah. Ken responded with a kind but sad smile. Let's go. Kuru put his arm around Kenma's shoulders. They walked like this until they reached Kenma's house. Bye love. Bye. Kenma entered his house. Kuru stayed there until he closed the door. He then started walking toward his home. Hey, I knew that not telling him about the money I was keeping was a good idea. I'll go buy it tomorrow. It'll be a surprise for him. Oh my god. He felt like shit in that moment. I was supposed to make you feel happy. He couldn't hold the tears anymore. Not to make you feel like that. He was crying so bad. I'm sorry Kenma. He was screaming as strong as he could. He was alone home so no one heard him. Then he murmured, I'm really sorry. Please forgive me, everyone. Please, forgive me. He burst into tears. He was genuinely sorry for what he did, but he still hoped in their forgiveness. But most of all, he hoped in Kenma's forgiveness. Okay guys, this was it. To be honest, I didn't know what to write about Osamu and Narita, but I promise that the second part will be better. Please don't unsubscribe or I'll cry. I'm so sorry, this wasn't the Revenge of the Bottoms, but it will arrive soon, I promise. Okay, I don't have anything else to say. If not, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I will never thank you enough. I really love you. Now I'll go. Remember to take care of yourself, study well and stay safe.